Hey guys, it's Jim Bounds at Motorhome Rehab Ranch. We have a guest today. This is Ricky.
Hey, how you guys doing?
It says Richard, but this is Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky was one of the guys at the shop. Came in starting at paint, and then he went into mechanical. You did one of the first serpentines, right?
Yep. Got a video up on Facebook and on YouTube. One of the YouTube videos we did.
I remember the first time you did a timing chain.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
It took a little while, but we got that sucker done.
Jacking up the coach and working on it underneath on the ground, just like the old guys before me.
That's right, old school. I had him do it old school. The lift was full.
Yeah. Good time.
Anyway, it was really good to have you here, man.
Yeah, it's nice to see you.
It's been a while, and we've had some good talks. And Ricky is going to help me recondition this galley overhead cabinet. If you remember in the video series I did on the sidewalls and stuff, we took down the cabinet so I could do the sidewall and then the overhead. Well, this is an original cabinet. Now, this is a 73. An off-campus company made these. Now, you know, you guys that have 75s and all, and you've got the new space-age material particle board, right? Well, Jim and I in 73 and 74 used plywood. Just regular wood, and they glued it together, kind of a conventional way to do it. But why did they do that? Because they were RV outfitters. They built stuff just like the Coachman. The Royale interiors are built just like a camper,
right?
You know, we're not so bourgeois color campers. No, we're coaches.
Yeah.
You know? But so what we're going to do, I'll pull this thing out. It actually hung in there pretty good. It's reasonably solid, but I mean stuff like this, you know. And I wanted Ricky to tell you a little bit. We're going to be doing a video. He's going to be coming back, and we're going to be cleaning this up, prepping it, and we're going to shoot it with what?
With some Raptor bedliner. Comes in a kit. It's a box. You can get it at a normal hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's.
Do they have it there?
Yeah, and you can find it on Amazon too. It's about $150 for a gallon. A gallon is more than enough to do one of these. You can probably do this with one bottle, and it comes with about 6 bottles in the box. So,
wow.
So you can get quite a bit done with one box. So
is that the same stuff you can get it pigmented?
Yes, yeah. You can get it flat colored, then you get a base, and you can put it any color you want, red, purple, whatever you want.
It's amazing when we figure that out.
Oh yeah.
You got to remember, before that, I had to have a cabinet maker. That cabinet guys, you know, painters sniffing up benzene that they're hard to work with.
Yep.
But cabinet guys, I don't even want to talk about.
Yep.
But what we had to do with the cabinet workers is we'd have to strip all this stuff down and sand it, and it was just trim work and finish work and rounded edges, rounded corners and stuff. That's so hard to do in finish work. You know, so when we found this spray-on bedliner,
oh, absolutely, yeah, it was good.
You know,
you got rid of all this stuff that's peeling off, and you don't have to worry about that anymore.
So tell me, Ricky, how are we going to do this? We got this thing coming up. The next time you're here, we'll do it. But what's the process?
Well, we'll start with peeling all this stuff off, because you don't want any of this on here, because that right there will take your brand new bed liner you just put on right off of there.
Yeah.
So we'll take probably some 80 grit, start with 80 grit, sand it all down, smooth it out, fill some of these holes that aren't needed anymore, because you know we figured out how to mount it a little better, and make it a little more sturdy.
We don't do these overheads anymore.
Yeah, we don't do any of that silly stuff.
These.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these are much better. Yeah,
they're adjustable and all that stuff.
Yep. So we'll fill all the holes we don't need, and then we'll hit it with some 40 grit, smooth it all out, wipe it all down, and we'll shoot it with bed liner. That's the best part. You don't need primer. You don't need anything on top of it, especially when you're going on wood. No primer. Just shoot it right on.
What kind of gun?
The kit actually comes with a gun.
Cool.
So in the 1 gallon kit box, it comes with a gun that you take the bottle, you put your activator in it and your color, or your color of choosing. You shake it all up, and then it comes with a metal tube. It's about this long. You screw it right on the top of the bottle, hook it up to your air hose, and you shoot it.
Wow.
And you can,
so that's why they call it shake and shoot.
Shake and shoot, that's right. So,
cool.
Yep, and then you shoot it on whatever color you want. It takes I would give it at least 24 to 48 hours to dry, and then we're good to go. Pop it back in, you got a brand new cabinet.
It's an epoxy, right?
Yes, yeah.
It's a two-part.
Yep, so you have 2 parts. You have your bottle, and they give you a whole bottle of activator, and you can use that activator over and over.
Can you adjust the
Yes, you can. So if you want it really rough and like orange peely, or like something smooth like orange peel, you lower the pressure. If you want it like really rocky and tough, You bring the pressure up and you can shoot it and get
like if you're going to put it in a bed liner.
Yes, yep. If you want it real rough, you just shoot the pressure up and it'll come out nice and rough. Lower it a little bit.
I wonder how you guys did that.
Yeah.
His dad put the black shake and shoot on the hood of my Dakota truck, and it was real fine.
Yeah, it's still holding up. I see.
Yeah. Well, the hood flew up.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cosmetic, but the paint stuck. That's the most important. The bed liner stuck.
Have you ever had a hood fly up when you're going down the highway?
I have once. Yep.
Well, you never forget that.
Oh no, nope. Yeah. I had to tie it back down with a shoelace to keep it down when on my way home. So.
I was on I-4, right, and it peeled back and it stayed. It wouldn't come back. I had to get up on the trunk and jump on the hood to push it.
Yeah, I saw it was pretty bent on the corner there. So,
but the bed liner hung in there.
Yeah, that's right. That's the most important part.
Yeah, when we learned about that bed liner, it really opened us up. It took a lot less labor to finish a cabinet like this.
Right.
And my intention here is this is going to be white, bright white. Okay, the kitchen, if you remember, we were putting in the tin and all that. We're going to have white. Solid colors, real bright kitchen. And if you make this in one color and then you contrast it, maybe the doors, are a different color,
right.
or the pads or that kind of stuff. That way it doesn't just look like a white thing.
Right. There's another good thing about bed liner too is if you do it in a color and you put it in and you don't like it, there is an option on spray paint will actually stick to bed liner. So, you can change it whenever you want. If you don't like it a couple months from now and you're like, my wife doesn't like that color, we need to change it. You can just shoot it with a can of spray paint and it'll stick. So,
isn't it funny, you buy a new car today and, the midnight edition is another $5,000.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Well, they painted all the trim black and they made bed liner on the rocker panels and stuff. We can do that.
Yeah, we can do it all. Yeah.
I can imagine whoever came up with that, you're trying to figure out how the new cool thing, how to be fresh.
Yeah.
Well, let's just shoot bed liner on it.
Yeah. We've done it. We've done a whole coach in bed liner before.
Yeah. And black 23.
Yep. And we did the interior on that Airstream, the
Oh
trailer.
yeah.
We did the whole interior in bed liner, and I'm sure it's still lasting. So
so that's great stuff.
It is.
So that's really what I wanted. That I told you guys we're going to have a whole series about how to fix this, and I think for probably most of you this is new because it was new to us. We just started figuring it out.
Yeah.
It gave us a good reason to have that paint booth in the back.
It sure did.
It was actually too small. I did paint some motorhomes in it, but it was kind of like like this. So we found a great reason to have that paint booth. We could do stuff like this. Take the whole coach apart, fix all the cabinets, throw them in the room, and fog it.
Oh yeah,
it was a great thing. Fast. Didn't have to have trim pieces and this and that. A great thing. Well, look, you guys follow this series. I think you're going to really like it. And Ricky's going to show us how to do it. It's going to be a great thing.
It will. Thank you.
All right, look, thanks for spending time with us. A few minutes. If this was any valuable, or you're going to watch it, hit like and subscribe and all that, because that's how YouTube pays us. Baby's got to need new shoes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, more of you guys are going to start watching this on Patreon, because on Patreon we'll have a whole bunch of pictures of doing this, of him doing it and all this stuff. Maybe we'll get some bloopers.
Yeah.
So Patreon really gives you a better picture of what's going on and what we're going to be doing to make this baby look good. All right, look, thanks for the time, and you'll see us next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye.